Dinosaur13 sells his dream truck. It's a sad day for everybody. Good evening, all. Sorry I've been so quiet. Since being single, I've been overpaying for an apartment I could afford while in a relationship, but struggling single. Thankfully, my job is busy as fuck, and my crippled ass is happy to work indefinite 6-day weeks pumping literal shit. I do have a lease lined up in a nicer, more affordable apartment in a new town, and I'm finally getting answers on my back problems, and progress is finally being made in fixing them.
Good.
However, I'm here tonight to raise a glass to the departure of my dream truck, Violet. You named your truck Violet.
Uh-huh.
I bought Violet, a Chevy K 2500 Suburban, a year or two before COVID for $6,500 cash that I earned working over 80 hours a week at UPS, slinging boxes for hours.
Cash.
Cash, yeah. What's something that you said once upon a time I just kind of internalized.
I like
cash.
Cash.
I think it was in the administrative violence webinar, actually.
Yeah.
Cash. And then meeting a drive for delivery help for another 10 hours in the winter. Woo! She was perfect. 4x4 with a 350 small block V8 under the hood, weighing in at just under 8,000 pounds and being nigh unstoppable no matter the weather. Great for Wisconsin winters. Best part, she was a fleet vehicle for a surveying company before I bought her, meaning she barely saw winters and therefore no salt, therefore minimal rust. And the fact that a Suburban of that body style was my dream truck since I was a little kid made her perfect for me. Unfortunately, after years of daily usage, lots of helping people move because I am dude with truck, and some light shenanigans in the back with the seats folded down, a few vital components started failing.
Yeah.
I do know a thing or two about vehicle maintenance and repairs. I just don't have all the tools or a good place to do it. Instead of paying $1,000 or so to get her 100%, I opted for getting a second, bit newer but affordable pickup. This way I could finance a reasonable loan and finally build credit. Never had a loan before this and no credit cards yet. And my now ex could use the iffy Suburban to get to and from work once she got her driver's license. She didn't, and she's now an ex for that, amongst other reasons. Now that I'm single, I didn't need 2 cars, and I can't get rid of the pickup I have no sentimental value in, but I didn't have the time or the money to fix up Violet to daily driver status, so I put her in for sale. And this afternoon, a retiree reached out wanting to see it. Medically retired mechanic who used to restore every vehicle he owned. After some serious health issues, he retired. He's just wanting a good truck to tow a reasonable boat so he can fish with his wife and grandkids in his twilight years when he moves up north. While it pains me to let go of what was my dream truck, she will have a much better home and be damn near fully mechanically restored and spend her winters in a heated garage going from lake to lake, enabling good memories for 3 generations of this guy's family.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I did get a good price. I won't disclose how much, but I can finally have my first full weekend off work since April. Given the situation all around, it couldn't have had a happier ending, which tells me this was meant to happen this way. Lesson here is this. Never let some woman, no matter how much she has you convinced she's a good one, influence your choices on your truck, especially your dream truck. There are literally manuals on how trucks work, and they will always love you if you follow those manuals.
Yes.
Chicks, on the other hand, fuck no.
Nope.
Furthermore, never go into debt to advance your station as a couple, even if it is just to make a commute easier. She's working, she'll do it herself. If she doesn't, it shows her true self as lazy and disrespectful. This was. Lesson I needed to learn, and I did at the cost of my dream truck. So raise a toast to Violet, the best Suburban I've ever driven, and to her new life where I always wanted her to be. May not be with me, but it's far better than the junkyard. Cheers. I'm gonna go drink a lot of bourbon now. No. Yeah, man. Once you get your dream car, it's hard to let go of it. My first car was not my dream car. It was a piece of shit. I called it Puff the Tragic Wagon, and I was happy to see it go.
Mine was a 1971 Chevy Nova with a Punisher skull painted on the hood.
Fuck yeah!
It was all white. It was jacked up in the back, and the front bumper was a railroad tie.
Yeah! That's the good stuff right there.
The thing was a goddamn rocket ship.
Awesome.
Had a 350 4-bolt main. I mean, it was probably a good 425 horsepower.
Hell yeah, man. The Fat Punisher Nova.
Yeah, that thing was great.
It's good stuff.
I sold it to my buddy. He wrecked it.
Oh.
It's all right.
Well, yeah, I mean.
It was his first car, and he wrecked it pretty bad. And I'm going to be honest, the car probably saved his life.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing but steel around him.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popp for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.